Did you know that small changes in the way you handle money can completely transform your financial future? I'm living proof that adopting the right money habits can lead to greater savings, less stress, and a more secure future. In this video, I'll share the top 10 money habits that have changed my life and how you can start using them to change yours too. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss more tips on how to take control of your financial journey. Let's get started. Managing money is often seen as one of the most complicated and challenging aspects of adult life. However, after years of trial and error and learning from both my successes and failures, I discovered that cultivating a few simple yet powerful money habits could completely transform my financial future. These habits didn't just change how I handle money, they reshaped my mindset and approach to life, giving me more freedom, peace of mind, and financial security. If you're looking to improve your financial situation, these 10 habits could be the game changer you've been waiting for. 10. Surrounding myself with like-minded people. The first habit that truly made a difference was surrounding myself with people who had a similar mindset when it came to money. I found that the more I interacted with individuals who prioritized saving, investing, and building wealth, the more it positively impacted my own behavior. They encouraged me to think beyond my current financial situation and helped me stay on track during tough times. This habit not only provided me with support, but also introduced me to opportunities for collaborative growth, whether through shared investments or business ideas. 9. Educating myself about money. Before I dove into managing my finances, I realized how little I truly knew. I started reading books, listening to podcasts, and taking online courses about money management, investing, and budgeting. As I gained more knowledge, I started making more informed decisions. Learning about the power of compound interest, debt management, and tax strategies helped me feel more confident about where I was putting my money. I understood the importance of budgeting and how small, consistent actions could have a huge impact over time. Financial education is a lifelong journey, but starting early made all the difference in my financial success. 8. Building an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund was a habit I implemented early on, and it gave me immense peace of mind. Before having an emergency fund, every time an unexpected bill came up, whether it was a car repair or medical expense, I had to scramble to find the money. This often meant going into debt or living paycheck to paycheck. By prioritizing an emergency fund, I ensured I had a financial cushion that allowed me to face the unexpected without panic. My goal was to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses, which has been a game changer in terms of stress reduction and financial stability. 7. Embracing delayed gratification. Instant gratification is everywhere in our world today. The ability to delay purchasing something right away for the sake of long-term goals has been one of the hardest habits to develop, but also one of the most impactful. I used to find myself making impulsive purchases, whether it was a new gadget or an expensive dinner. Learning to resist those short-term urges allowed me to allocate more money toward future security and financial independence, rather than fleeting pleasures. 6. Paying myself first. Paying myself first was an essential habit I developed early on. This simply means that when I receive my paycheck, I set aside a portion for savings and investments before I spend any money. By prioritizing my future self, I built financial security and created a habit of living within my means. Paying myself first also meant that I was able to consistently contribute to retirement funds, build an emergency fund, and set aside money for long-term goals. Over time, it became second nature, and I didn't miss the money I had allocated for savings because it was taken out automatically. 5. Setting clear financial goals. I used to think that money management was a vague concept, but when I started setting specific, measurable financial goals, everything changed. Whether it was paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for a down payment on a house, having clear goals provided direction and motivation. I learned to break down large goals into smaller, actionable steps, which made achieving them feel more attainable. Setting these goals allowed me to prioritize my spending, cut unnecessary costs, and stay focused on what truly mattered, leading to a more structured and fulfilling financial journey. 4. Living below my means. One of the most significant financial habits I adopted was learning to live below my means. This doesn't mean depriving myself, but rather being conscious of my spending and not living paycheck to paycheck. Whether it was choosing a reliable car instead of a luxury vehicle or foregoing expensive dining out, living below my means allowed me to save more and redirect that money toward building wealth. It's a habit that provides financial freedom and reduces stress about money. 3. Tracking every expense. At one point, I didn't understand exactly where my money was going, and it led to financial stress. When I began tracking every expense, I gained clarity. I used simple tools like spreadsheets and budgeting apps to keep track of where my money was going. This habit allowed me to pinpoint areas where I could cut back, whether it was subscriptions I wasn't using or frivolous spending on entertainment. By tracking my expenses, I became more aware of my financial habits and made adjustments to ensure that I was living within my means. This habit also helped me identify trends and made it easier to stick to my financial goals. 2. Automating savings and investments. The habit of automating my savings and investments was a complete game changer. Initially, I struggled with saving consistently, often finding reasons to delay setting aside money for the future. However, once I set up automatic transfers to my savings and investment accounts, it became effortless. Whether it was automatic contributions to my retirement accounts or setting aside a portion of my paycheck for emergencies, automating these actions made saving and investing a priority rather than an afterthought. The money was automatically deducted, and I didn't have to think about it, allowing me to focus on other aspects of my life without worrying about my finances. 1. Investing early and consistently. The number one habit that completely changed my financial life was investing early and consistently. The earlier I started investing, the more time my money had to grow and compound. At first, I focused on low-risk investments like index funds, and over time, I diversified my portfolio. Investing has not only helped me build wealth, but it's also given me financial security and peace of mind, knowing that my money is working for me. Starting early made all the difference, and it's the habit that has accelerated my journey toward financial independence. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.